The Knicks were such a bad matchup for us.
We should have never cut Kevin Love.
I actually thought we had a chance after game 2.
It's almost like a veteran presence would have helped us in the playoffs.
Imagine if LeBron plays Kevin Love in the finals.
Donovan Mitchell wants to go to New York. Ain't no way this man about to pull a KD.
We're not trading Donovan Mitchell. He just got here. Relax.
We really got rid of Kevin Love for nothing.
If you look at the 2019 draft,
Darius Garland's the best player.
I like Evan Mobley. He's just so raw still.
Once Evan Mobley gets some more playoff experience, he's gonna be a beast. Mobley shut down Julius Randle all series.
Evan Mobley's the youngest player ever to get NBA All-Defensive First Team. How haven't we fired JB yet?
I'm glad Mike Brown won Coach of the Year. I don't get the JB hate. He's still so young.
We need shooters.
I need Jared Allen to get some offensive moves.
We were not a better team before the Donovan Mitchell trade. What are you talking about? We probably would have made the playoffs even if we didn't do the trade.
There's so many good coaches out there.
It's not a coaching issue. It's a roster issue.
We couldn't buy a bucket after game 2. We have no depth because of the Donovan Mitchell trade. I would never let someone know the lights were too bright for me.
I have more post moves than Jared Allen.
If Kevin Love never got injured, this year will look so different. Robin Lopez sucks.
We need some backup center.
It's a coaching and roster issue. Still can't believe we lost like this, man. We would have had home court advantage. Where was Lamar Stevens this series?
Give Okoro some time to develop. We're not trading.
If I see Jalen Brunson buck his head back one more time, I'm gonna slap some more.
No one is off limits except Darius Garland and Mobley.
We really won 51 games just to lose 4-1 in the playoffs?
We gotta figure something out.
It was a wasted season, man. Rest in peace, Nick Gilbert. We got the talent. We just gotta put it together. There's always next season, right?
Bruh, I still can't believe we fired Monty Williams.
Thank you, Monty Williams. He really changed the culture. This is what we traded KD for?
KD looked gassed. Did we get Budenholzer or Nick Nurse? What about JJ Redick?
Ty Lue or bust? But Monty's a great regular season coach. He doesn't make any adjustments in the postseason.
See how the Lakers put Hachimura on Jokic? Monty would have never done that. I don't even know what we're gonna do with CP3. All we need to do is keep Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. Everyone else can go.
James Harden wants to come here? Okay. I hate closeout games.
Why is DeAndre Ayton so soft? It felt like Devin Booker was the only one who wanted to win. Having no depth killed us. It doesn't matter who we have if Durant's playing like that in the playoffs.
I legit think CP3 is cursed. Why is CP3 always injured when it matters most?
Cameron Payne is always injured too.
Can you imagine Devin Booker, KD, and James Harden?
At this point, we might as well sign Russell Westbrook in free agency. Reunite the trio. Westbrook is an immediate upgrade over Cameron Payne.
What do you think about Fred VanVleet? I don't know how I feel about Matt Ishbia. He's giving me Jerry Jones vibes.
Why is James Jones still here if Matt Ishbia is doing everything?
We need to support DeAndre Ayton more. Y'all are relentless.
To be fair, guarding Jokic isn't easy. Look at Anthony Davis.
Trade Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton yesterday.
Jokic should have been suspended for pushing our owner. If it was someone else, they would have been suspended.
Landry Shamet came to play in game 4. I needed that every game though. Bro, we're not getting Kyrie. I don't even want this man. Dwight Howard's really recruiting CP3. He can have DeAndre Ayton. This is the Suns and 4 guys' fault. And the Suns money guy.
I miss Bridges, man.
Devin Booker just tweeted 36 unbothered.
I'm bothered? What the heck? At least we have a new owner?
Hey, it could be worse. At least we're not Grizzlies fans.
How much is this Kevin Durant skin? Nah, heck nah. What the? Nah. They wildin'.
Oh my gosh.
Ah! The tank was worth it.
Life is good.
I can't believe this.
When does the season start?
Ticket price is about to go up.
I'm about to get mine now.
We have like 600 other first round picks too. We're about to start a dynasty.
Prophecy is being fulfilled.
This might be the happiest day of my life. I'm never trusting the process again. There is no process.
We tanked for all those picks for what reason? I'm done with this team. We really went out sad.
Why couldn't Jason Tatum have sucked again? Embiid really stole Giannis's line? Steps to success? Does he think this is funny?
First the Philadelphia Union lose.
Blow it up.
Then the Phillies lose the World Series.
I hate the Celtics.
Then the Eagles lose the Super Bowl. I don't even know where to go from here.
Now this?
Are we cursed? Because we booed Santa Claus.
I don't care if James Harden goes back to the Rockets. I don't care at this point. I'd rather Harden leave than pay him if he's gonna play like that.
Harden just throws the ball away. Shoot the ball! I know Ben Simmons ain't trying to talk trash.
If Harden leaves, we're gonna be worse. What don't y'all understand? And we get nothing for him. Are we the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA without the championships?
Does Howie Roseman do basketball too? I still can't believe we actually wasted picks on Harden.
I just want Tyrese Maxey to take the next step. I'm sorry, Doc had to go.
This man cannot win when it matters. He's 6-10 in game 7.
We need to get Sam Cassell, honestly.
We should get Monty Williams.
How do you feel about JJ Redick? It's gotta be Nick Nurse, right? So since we fired Doc, is James Harden staying now?
PJ Tucker gave you 11 points in the first quarter for this. Elton Brand needs to go next. I don't even know what we do with Tobias Harris.
Expiring contract though.
I'm sorry for ever saying Jokic shouldn't have won MVP. My bad. Don't ever compare Joel Embiid to Allen Iverson again. Do you really think Elton Brand made any of these decisions?
Embiid thinks this is a joke? He thinks this is a joke? I feel the same way PJ Tucker felt on the bench. Why didn't we offer Jimmy Butler a max contract? How you gonna dap up Jason Tatum all happy after you just lost. We just do the dumbest things all the time.
I don't even know why I still root for this team.
When does football season start? At least we got the Eagles. Rudy Gobert definitely helped us win a lot of games, but he cost so much. I hated the trade. We mortgaged our future.
I just want to see a full season with a healthy Karl Anthony Towns. We won more games without Rudy Gobert this season.
I just wish we left Walker Kessler out of the trade. We need to build around Anthony Edwards.
Why won't Tim Connolly commit to being here? You really want to take the Wizards job? We really didn't have to leverage our future for Rudy Gobert. We were fine. We made the playoffs last year.
I see why Tim Connolly wants to leave after that trade. I would want to leave too. I personally would have rather had our 5 picks.
We wouldn't have made the playoffs without Rudy. Can't we just have one healthy season before everyone starts this doomsday stuff?
I love Anthony Edwards. Next year is a do or die for Cat. I love Patrick Beverly. I just wish he could shoot. I honestly think Anthony Edwards has top 5 potential.
If Karl Anthony Towns can stop these dumb mental mistakes, Nah had some huge 3-pointers in overtime. Ant needs to learn how to play with Rudy, honestly. I just don't know why Cat is so emotional. Ant was right. The series wasn't over until it was.
I hate how the media never watches our game and then says how garbage we are. I still can't believe Rudy Gobert punched Kyle Anderson. That was wild.
I can't believe Jaden McDaniels punched a wall.
What should we do with Taurean Prince?
We need to keep Naz Reid at all costs. Mike Conley's been great. He's the type of veteran we need. Anthony Edwards is a good actor. You seen Hustle?
I'm not giving you my login. What the heck?
You heard about Jimmy Butler on Jeff T's podcast?
I still hate him, even if he was right about something.
D'Angelo Russell said he felt like he was being held back. Held back by what? Your shot?
He's just mad we won the trade. No, Mike Conley and multiple second-round picks? We definitely won the trade.
You want Wiggins or D'Lo to win?
As long as Jimmy Butler doesn't win, I'll be fine. All I know is Rudy better not be doing Euro basketball again. Trade Julius Randle right now. What the heck was RJ Barrett doing?
RJ had a good playoffs, just a terrible game 6. Only person hooping was Jalen Brunson.
If you told me at the beginning of the year we even made the playoffs, I would be happy.
The starters combined went 5 for 32.
We have to get some 3-point shooters on this team.
Get Jalen Brunson some help. I can't believe we have him for 3 more seasons.
I love Jalen Brunson, man. I love this man. What was Julius Randle doing?
He had no urgency at all. I'd rather you suck in the regular season and hoop in the playoffs than the reverse. I'm not saying they should have drawn over Julius Randle's poster, but I understand it.
I don't know if I've ever seen Julius Randle have a good playoff series. Ever. If I hear one person say bing bong, I'm slapping the heck out of him.
I better not see any more of these dumb fan videos on my timeline ever again. We gotta get some more vets on this team.
It was literally Jalen Brunson versus the Heat. The Mavs are wild for letting this man go. Mark Cuban, I appreciate you. I love Shark Tank, by the way.
I just wish Brunson shot the last play.
Josh Hart was wide open at the top of the key.
Thought Josh Hart was gonna go off after having twins. Hashtag dad strength. I love Josh Hart's brain. I'm trying to get him. You think I got the lens?
How is Grimes gonna airball like that? I needed more than 2 points from Mitchell Robinson. We need some legit bench players. How are we gonna lose with Walt Frazier in the building?
I'm pretty sure Carmelo Anthony would have played better than Julius Randle tonight.
Julius Randle was hooping the whole season. We wouldn't have gotten to the playoffs without this man. Y'all gotta relax.
This is Brunson's team now.
Julius Randle said we'll be back.
I hope he won't. Can Stephen A. Smith shut up? I hate this man. Fakest man I've ever seen in my life. He's the best I've ever seen the Knicks in my lifetime.
I'm proud of what we did this season. We just getting started.
I actually have hope. This is weird.
Steph deserves better. I would have rather lost to any other team.
No one wanted to help Steph. I don't think Draymond's coming back.
Clay is literally hit or miss. Poole is just missed. I don't ever want to hear about Game 6 Clay again.
The Lakers have 40 free throw attempts. We have 14. This is the Corgi's fault.
I don't even like Corgi. It's the first loss not in the finals by Steve Kerr.
I really don't know how Schroeder got ejected. Serious question. Why did we pay Jordan Poole?
I understand why Draymond punched Jordan Poole now. Ever since Draymond punched Jordan Poole, it's been downhill.
I can't even fault Wiggins. Man was playing through a lot. Why was Dante DiVincenzo the only one hooping? We need more depth. I'm not listening to Draymond's podcast.
This whole season was a disappointment from beginning to end. We sucked on the road all year. Y'all really thought we were coming back? I hope the Nuggets kill the Lakers. We should have used Kuminga more. Might as well Poole out here doing all this nonsense. I need Clay to take a pay cut.
At least we don't have to listen to Mark Jackson and Stan Van Gundy anymore. I need Jordan Poole to refund his money. It all went downhill after we drafted James Wiseman. It wouldn't have mattered if Steph played the whole game or not.
We need to bring Bob Myers back. Bob Myers should have been fired for that Jordan Poole signing alone. I want to keep Draymond, but he needs to be reasonable. Draymond can go.
It's weird how much he likes LeBron. Why did he dap him up first after the loss? Trade every draft pick and try and get another star. Can we trade Jordan Poole? We might have to give other people money and picks.
Do you know how insufferable Lakers fans are gonna be? They're already calling. I already know Shannon Sharp's gonna be wilding. Is the dynasty coming to an end?
As long as we have Steph Curry, we're gonna be competitive.
No matter what happens, it's been a wild ride. I can't even be mad.
The dynasty isn't over. It's just gonna look a little different.
Run it back next year without Jordan Poole.
We can't win every year. Relax. We're gonna be back.
We finally broke the playoff curse.
If De'Aaron Fox doesn't hurt his finger, we win this series. The Warriors got so lucky.
I'm just glad we made the playoffs. The Warriors dynasty is ending. Ours is just beginning. I love Mike Brown. He's a perfect fit for us.
I'm proud of what this team accomplished. How you gonna step on someone and get surprised when you get ejected?
Sabonis is a grown man, except in the playoffs. 2 words: Keegan Murray. In Monty we trust. McNair was executive of the year for a reason.
I don't even know what his best move was. We have the most promising team in the league. Signing Malik Monk was crucial.
Don't forget about the Kevin Huerter trade. It helped a little, not in the playoffs.
When we traded Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield, I had so many questions. Everyone was saying we made a terrible trade. Oh, the Pacers outwitted us. Look at you now.
I want both the Lakers and Warriors to lose. I know we could have made it further, but I'll take pushing the Warriors to Game 7.
I don't want to see Steph make another 3 in my life. I just need Sabonis to develop a mid-range. I don't want to see Looney get another rebound in my life. And I need him to learn how to box out.
Ooh, we could get Bam Adebayo. What about Brook Lopez?
What about OG Anunoby?
Imagine if we get Jaylen Brown. If Kevin Looney wasn't on the Warriors, we easily win.
Davion Mitchell should have been on Steph Curry more. I don't care if he wasn't doing anything on offense.
De'Aaron Fox showed me a lot this season. What should we do with Harrison Barnes? We need to bring Trey Lyles back immediately.
Harrison Barnes had a bad series. Sabonis had a bad series. And Huerter shot terrible. And we still almost won. Is Sasha coming over? Do we buy Sasha out? I can't wait to see what Keegan Murray turns into.
He broke the rookie single season record for made threes.
I guarantee we lighten the beam a lot more next season. This is Charles Barkley's fault for guaranteeing a win in Game 5.
Did next season start already? Why do I continue to root for this team? Never want to hear load management ever again in my life.
I just want 1 year with no injury. Is that too much to ask for? Who told Paul George to start a podcast?
We'll win a championship eventually? When is that? Because I've been waiting my whole life. How was Russell Westbrook the only bright spot in the playoffs? What was Marcus Morris doing? We might need to blow it up.
I honestly feel bad for Kawhi. No, I feel bad for me. We should have never traded Shea. I thought Kawhi wasn't playing because of his sister. This man had a torn meniscus the whole time. I just hate how they don't tell us the truth.
I love JJ Redick. Put Stephen A. Smith in his place. I don't even know who's injured more, Paul George or Kawhi Leonard. They literally only played 38 games together. Does Reggie Jackson get a championship before us? I'll be happy for him too, to be honest.
We're really about to open a new arena and we don't even know what we're doing. How much money does Steve Ballmer have? This repeater tax is about to go wild. We should have been starting Trey Mann the whole playoff.
I can't believe we got Zubac for almost nothing.
What was Eric Gordon doing?
Ty Lue's gotta go. This man's a double agent. Have you seen Roko's Instagram story? This man is gone. I know it. And get rid of Ty Lue right now. Ever since Ty Lue signed with Clutch, it's been downhill. Russell Westbrook played better with us than on the Lakers. That's all I'm saying.
Ty Lue has the weirdest lineup. Why did Morris play more than Roko? That alone is a fireball thing.
I miss Luke Kennard. This man would have just shot more.
Like, why am I having hope? I almost put some money on this. Stephen A. Smith needs to be forced to retire. What's wrong with this man? Y'all see Russ at the Met Gala?
It wouldn't have mattered if we played the Kings if Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are injured. I say we give 2-1-3 one more chance. What else are we gonna do? Just 1 year, no injuries, please.
As long as the Lakers lose, I don't care what happens.
We really lost by 40 points in a closeout game? I actually turned the game off.
Dillon Brooks has gotta go. I don't even want this man coming off the bench. I know DB is a lifetime Grizzly. It might be time to move on.
They were really saying whoop that trick at the end of the game. We don't like Dillon Brooks either. People need to realize this.
At least Desmond Bane can finally get surgery. It's the grit and grind days. We would have never let something like this happen. Desmond Bane was hooping. I need his arm workout immediately.
If we were healthy, this series would have been completely different. LeBron literally sat out a whole month before he played. Maybe that's what we do next. We need to move on from Tyus Jones while we still can. But at this point, Dillon Brooks needs to stop talking. What does Jaren Jackson's tweet mean? Is he leaving?
Tyus is a better starter than a bench player. At least John Morant's taking some responsibility. He made that fine in the West comment so long ago.
I don't mind it. I said it. I'll deal with it.
Kevin Durant was still on the Nets when he said that. I just hope Jaren Jackson keeps developing. He's not leaving. Did you see his exit interview?
Jaren puts on 10 to 15 pounds. He's gonna be unstoppable. Not talking to the media is soft.
I want the Lakers and Warriors both to lose. Why would you make LeBron upset when you're not good? Who thinks that's smart? We really miss Steven Adams. Dillon Brooks used to be good. I don't know what happened. He should have started Luke Kennard sooner.
I'm about to ask ChatGPT how to win an NBA championship. I need John Morant to be more in control of his body when he's attacking the rim. He's gonna have the shortest career ever like this. If we were fully healthy, we would have won. No doubt in my mind. Brooks got fined for not talking? That's a first. People don't understand how much we missed Luke Kennard in Game 6.
Someone on Twitter said with all this gunplay, you think we have more shooters. What's the opposite of great inside my city? Dillon Brooks?
We're not re-signing Dillon Brooks under any circumstance? That is brutal. See RDC World new video?
I just want to make it one season without injuries.
At least we ain't bringing Dillon Brooks back. Why did Poole shoot that shot? This is depressing, man. Jimmy Butler pushed off. Game should have been over in regulation.
Why didn't we advance the ball? We had a timeout. This loss is on Budenholzer. Refs sucked all night. If Giannis wasn't injured, we would have won.
Injuries are a part of the game. Tyler Hero didn't even play for them. Why didn't we switch Giannis on Jimmy Butler? He even said he wanted to guard him. We gotta fire Mike. Brook Lopez was the only one who came to play this series. And how do we reward him? By not giving him the ball in the post. It doesn't matter if we're the 1 seed if we lose to the 8th seed. Why is Brook Lopez the only one who decided to hoop this series? I don't even know what's gonna happen with Chris Middleton.
So the 6th time an 8th seeds beat a 1 seed. The first play-in team to beat a 1 seed. We're making history for the wrong reason. Then Giannis isn't gonna resign. Not this again. Here we go.
He still has 2 more years on his contract and a player off. I hate the national media sometimes.
Why did no one want to shoot the ball in the 4th quarter? Everyone playing scared. Drew Holiday was getting cooked the whole game. No coaching change. I'm just glad we won in 2021. It was 102 to 86, and we still lost.
Giannis' answer on it this season was a failure was pure class. Giannis cooked that report.
The season was a failure to me. The heck?
I gotta give Jimmy Butler props though. He came to play. Man, we're talking elite trash. We need a Jimmy Butler. He pushed off.
We couldn't buy a bucket in the 4th quarter.
Why haven't we fired Bud yet? Serious question. Like, what are we doing?
I don't even know what happened to Giannis' shot. You can tell his form's off from his free throw. Something's not right.
Giannis was playing hurt. This is not on him. It's sad. Help Giannis. We need a true point guard, honestly.
I don't even know where we go from here. I'm gonna go cry. That's where I'm gonna go. The season wasn't a failure. It was steps to success. And the next step is firing Budenholzer.
I'm done. Oh my gosh. I feel terrible. Some things are just bigger than basketball. How the heck did the Eagles get Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith? I like the Mozzie Smith pick. He's gonna allow Micah Parsons to headhunt. I know Joey Porter Jr. was available, but we need help on run defense.
He was like 14th on our board. We got our guy.
I'm just glad we didn't take a tight end.
Howie Roseman is cheating somehow.
Why do we re-sign Jonathan Hankins if we're gonna draft Mozzie Smith? So much for running backs being devalued. When Hankins got injured last year, our run defense sucked. We were getting gassed. We need depth at defensive tackle.
I'm not looking at any mock drafts next year.
Why did the Giants trade up?
You see how hyped Micah was for the pick?
If Micah's happy, I'm happy.
I'm just glad the Eagles didn't get Bijan Robinson.
You still gotta play the game. Eagles had a great first round on paper. Reggie Bush looked great too on paper. The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
We should have traded up for Christian Gonzalez. Should have traded up for JSN. Why did the Bills trade in front of us? We didn't want Dalton Kincaid.
It's giving Dallas Goedert vibes.
Nolan Smith is not TJ Watt. Relax. He wouldn't even be starting on the Cowboys.
I don't know why we didn't take Nolan Smith. I trust Will McClay.
I wanted to draft Patrick Surtain over Micah Parsons.
You realize what Dan Quinn is gonna do with Mozzie Smith? Our defense is gonna be a problem.
No more of these QB sneaks, Eagles. Some of y'all don't remember the Travis Frederick pick, and it shows.
This pick isn't anything like Taco Charlton.
Why didn't we trade back with Kansas City? Might need to go O-line, because the Eagles are loading up.
We didn't trade with Kansas City because they wanted to take Mozzie Smith. That makes sense now. Trade back up for a tight end or O-lineman that we want. Hopefully they just fall.
Osiris Torrance or Steve Avila. Michael Mayer, Luke Musgrave, Darnell Washington.
But when does the season start, man? I don't want to wait that long. Okay, let's see what else we can get into. How about them Cowboys? Why didn't we trade up for Christian Gonzalez? I'm just glad the Eagles didn't get Bijan Robinson. Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle, Michigan. Is this man good? How did the Eagles get Jalen Carter? I'm just glad it wasn't a tight end. Why did we decline those trades? Howie Roseman is cheating. I don't know how, but this man is cheating. We should have traded back. In Will McClay, I trust. If Bijan falls, we gotta take him.
We don't need to draft a running back in the first round. We're trading up for Bijan Robinson.
If the Eagles draft him, I'll be so sad. I don't want to play this man twice a year. How do the Eagles even have 2 first-round picks?
I hate Howie Roseman. Is Sean Lee playing?
Michael Mayer is a young Jason Witten. You don't want a young Jason Witten? He's faster too. Think about Zay Flowers. We should have just re-signed Schultz if we wanted a tight end. We're gonna do something dumb, I know it.
Bijan isn't even the best running back in the class. I say we go Jahmyr Gibbs.
I mean, we could go Steve Avila. ESPN says we're taking Will McDonald the 4th. Well, the first 3.
There's no way Jackson Smith-Jigba falls to us.
This might be the first year I'm okay with trading back. Just take the best player available. We have 2 good tight ends already. Why are we talking about taking another one? In the first, no less. What is Todd McShay saying? What is Mel Kiper saying? Why would we trade for Derrick Henry?
What's David Hellman saying?
We should just re-sign Zeke if we're gonna do that. Who is Keely Ringo?
No one thought CD was gonna fall to us. Look.
You don't take a tight end in the first.
We trade a 5th-round pick back for Amari Cooper? No, I'm not gonna get over it. I'm never gonna get over it. Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle out of Michigan. I wouldn't be mad with Jalen Hyatt.
You really put something together this year.
As long as Will McClay's in the room, I'm not worried. That's why we don't have Johnny Manziel as our QB right now. That's the best QB in the NFC.
This is our year. I don't care. This is our year. Whoever we draft, I'm gonna hold out hope. Because I didn't want to draft Micah Parsons, so... Well, that sucked. We didn't even have Paul George and we still lost.
I knew when we traded for KD, our bench would be bad. I didn't know it would be this bad.
Devin Booker was fouled on the last play. I don't know what Booker was doing on the last play. Why are you complaining to the refs? Get the ball! These were some of the worst rotations I've ever seen in my life. Why didn't we get KD more involved? I think I can do a better job coaching than Monty. Give Durant the ball and get out the way.
It's because he got a haircut. KD should have never got a haircut.
Chris Paul doesn't want to win a championship. Not playing like that, he does. He just wants to do commercials. I don't care if he had 10 assists. It's the playoffs. You got to score more than 7 points. Y'all need to calm down. It's game 1.
Chris Paul legit could be cursed. At least we don't have to worry about the Suns and 4 guy. Monty learned nothing from last season.
Grab the ball, Ayton. Can Ayton get a rebound when it matters? Chris Paul had more rebounds than DeAndre Ayton. Grab the ball.
Russell Westbrook went 3 for 19 and they still won. You gotta stop being so soft.
We need Paul George to play, honestly. Playoff P is terrible. Give KD the ball. That's all we gotta do. Kevin Durant has lost 7 of his last playoff games. Is that true?
Man better stop shooting threes in the corner and get to the bucket.
I wish Westbrook Zuckerberg would have said something to me, I'm suing immediately for emotional distress. Is that the Suns money guy? I would be the Suns money guy after that altercation. If we rebound like this all series, we will lose. At least we're not the Timberwolves. If we lose this series, we need to fire Monty. He has no idea how to use KD. Thankfully, it's not about how you start. KD won't shoot that bad again. Kawhi had an amazing game. Who knows if he's gonna repeat that? We'll be fine. Guess it's time to rally the valley.
We'll be fine. I hope.
Wait, it still hasn't started yet? I thought it was 8 p.m. Wait, is it 8 p.m. Eastern or? This was 100% arena. I just want to update. Blockbuster would never. Update us. This is worse than being stood up on a date. So this is what they mean when they say love is patient. I don't want to watch the Suns kill the Clippers. I want the tea. Guy from Firefest gets out of jail. Now this happens? I'm just saying. Brett's pants must not have been tailored right. It was easier for me to get a PS.
প্লিজ কিনটা আপনি
তোর বাবা যদি টাকা না দেয়?
তার বাপ দিবে।
আর দাদা বেঁচে আছে?
কি?
রেডি? কত পর্যন্ত উনি দিতে রাজি হবে? 5 কোটি?
জীবনে কি শুধু টাকাই সব? আমাদের ভালোবাসার জন্য কিছু একটা করতে হয়।
আপনি একটু থামেন, আপনার অ্যাক্টিংটা হচ্ছে না। চুপ, একদম চুপ।
ভয়েস চেঞ্জ করেন।
আমি যদি আর অ্যাক্টিং না করি? আমি যদি সত্যি সত্যি আপনাকে এখন অ্যাবজর্ভ করে ফেলি? চোখ নিচে।
304 গ্রেড শার্প স্টেইনলেস স্টিল ব্লেড আর সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী কপার কয়েল মোটর দিয়ে ভিগো ব্লেন্ডার মশলা সহ সবকিছু করবে একেবারে মিহি।
খাসির মাংস আমি আনতে কইছিলাম আপনার লইগা, ভাবছিলাম মজা করে আপনারা রান্না খাওয়াবো। আমি এই সময় গোসল করি? আমি সকালবেলা গোসল ছেড়ে ফেলাই না। রিক্সা চালান বাদ দিয়া অন্য কিছু করণ যায় না?
করণ যায়, চুরি করণ যায়, ডাকাতি করণ যায়।
তুমি ইন্টারনেট চালাও না, তুমি সব কিছু বুঝবাও না।
অত বুঝবার চাই না।
কাকা একটু খাসি মাংস দাম দেয় না?
খাসি মাংস নাই রে বাপ।
লাগবো না ছবি তোলা, লাগবো না আমার ছাগল।
এই তুই তুই কে?
হয় না জুতো নাই। আরে হইছে ছাড়েন। আরে কেউ দেখা ভালাইবো। দূর।
চায়ের ব্যবস্থা করে ফেলাইছো? দুধ পাইলা কই, চা পাতা পাইলা কই? আমার আনতে কইছিল, আমি তো আনি নাই।
তুমি কেন ছুটেই থাকবা? ফুপু ডাক শুনাইবা না?
আকাশ তুমি এনে বেরিয়েছো?
1 কেজি খাসির মাংস আনতে পারবেন?
দিলা পানি রেলা, স্বপ্ন ভাবি নাই।
ছাগলের রংটা ভালো। আমার আবার চিত্রামিত্র ছাগল ভালো লাগে না।
ভুললেই তো এসি রামছি তোমার লিগা।
কি আনছেন আমার লইগা?
দেহ খুলা
আপনি রেডি হয়ে কই যাইবেন?
দাওয়াত কি খালি আপনার একলারে দিছে? আমাকে কোনো গুরুত্ব নাই, আমাকে কেউ দাওয়াত দেয় না। ছাগলই তো মনে হইতেছে দুইটা ঠ্যাং কম। জি
আমি কি খারাপ মানুষ? হ্যাঁ, আমিও তো 4টা বিয়া করছি।
বোর গোসল দেখতে
মিছা কথা। আমি এই সময় গোসল করি